And by the way, that was the first time I ever got like a,
Oh fuck! I
a,
just blew myself
a decent road. Wait, how'd that happen?
up. Fucking people shooting at me, and I was on or trying to launch a plane.
You know that feeling when you have like a grenade launcher and like, and then like someone walks up right next to you and like changes the shot right next to you instead of like far away? I know that feel. Like when I play Resident Evil with Andy, I always shoot people with my grenade launcher and then like a zombie walks up in front of me and then it's like, oh, hello. And I'm like, god damn it. And then I like die. It's all sad. Uh,
I should just start doing something.
yeah.
That's not.
So like, I beat the boss, but I need to save so I don't have to do it again. My computer just breaks. I mean,
No.
it would be mad in more ways than one. At least 3 ways.
Alright, I got another garage. Kinda.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's so much easier to go around town with a police car.
Yeah.
Even police cars pull over me.
They're like, oh shit, it's bad. Back the
Oh
fuck
shit,
up.
it's the cops.
Cheese it. Yeah, so I'll make a backup file here. Yeah, just in case like things go south, and I'll just have to revert back to the past file. So that's something. Alright, I feel pretty good. Gonna eat some granola as a victory.
That was a close call.
Close call. It's the cops, cheese it. So, have you started watching Attack on Titans yet, or are you still
No.
like iffy on it?
Just haven't bothered with it.
True that.
And I don't know if it's good or not. I just haven't really bothered.
Could just read the manga.
Mm.
But you're like, but I already have so much other manga to read. All the manga. Yeah, so like, I'm gonna make like a death, like, complication. Or what would that be called? A montage?
Compilation.
Yes. Of all like the.
A montage would be another name.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make a montage of all of my deaths on that guy. Like the last like 10 seconds of each attempt. It'll be pretty funny. A lot of F words probably. Or shit. Or damn it. Or fuck the dog.
Just cussing in general.
Yes. And then the one. Ah! Uh.
Pop my nitrous.
Well. I think I should be fine on XP. I'm like on the borderline of it being okay still. Because I do get like a little like breathing room with that. Have you ever played any Final Fantasy games?
One or two when I was little.
The hardcore ones, the super grinds. Now, by 1 and 2, that's actually like 3 and 4 in like Japan apparently. Or something like that. It's all confusing.
The first one was Final Fantasy 1, and then...
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, like, I think like some of them, besides the first one, I think, are like different for numbers in Japan. So I've heard. And now that I beat that boss, guess what time it is? The part where you mash through dialogue. Everyone's favorite part. It's a lot of hitting the X key. You know, and if I really want to be crazy about it, I could hit the S key. Ooh, spicy.
Yeah.
If I could like skip all the dialogue in Final Fantasy VIII, it'd probably be like 70% shorter. Just boss rush it. Come on, come on. Woohoo! Yeah. Oh. Excuse me. I did the burps. Woo. Can you believe that, like, Paul was like, you gotta upload this if you want me to watch, but then he was the one who was like, I wanna watch you play Final Fantasy VIII, and I'm like, ah!
But you wanted me to upload it.
I know, but then he was like, I'll upload it, but then he's like, oh, never mind, you upload it. I'm like, effort. But all I have is Windows Movie Maker.
Good enough for me.
I guess so. Oh, what's with this line on that guy's face? Ew. It's gross. It's creepy. Oh no, now the main character's monologuing in his head. Also, apparently he has trouble sleeping. We should give him some sleeping pills. Yeah, you know, when you leave the hands of naming your characters in the hands of Andy and Paul, things kind of go south. They named a Squall Cockard, and they named Renault a Harlot, with a period. And then they named, like, my fiery, like, demon thing my dick. So...
Wow.
Oh yeah, and they named a dog Dog Dick. And his name was, like, Angelo before. Just like, really? Don't even. I just don't even know.
I won't ever let them choose.
Nah, I'm alright with it. And then they named, like, my other thing Green Roster and Twinkleless. Crazy names. I mean, I don't understand. Like in Final Fantasy VII, you can name all the characters, right? But in Final Fantasy VIII, you can only name two of the characters. I guess I'm happy for that, because who knows what kind of like six-way names that could have all been like a combination for each other. I'll have sex puns in all the sentences. I mean, like there was one time this guy was like, "Is there a harlot with you?" And I'm like, "Well, maybe." Hard to say. But they were just looking for that one person. But how was I supposed to know? Gotta make a run for it. Yeah. Yep. Oh. How did that old guy beat up that guy? Who knows?
Very careful.
I guess so. Runny. More running. I suppose I'll buy Saints Row 3 or 4 whenever it goes back on sale. So in like a few weeks. Surprisingly, Witcher 3 is still on sale for the same amount. Pretty quick, right?
A little bit.
Ah. More X pressing. As if I wasn't already doing that enough. Have you ever played Dynasty Warriors?
Yes.
How do you feel about that game? I like it.
I liked it.
When I just want to mow down guys. Maybe I'll play that
I also
later.
got the Gundam version as well, so.
Ooh, nice. I would say though, since I got it on Steam for a sale, I would want a controller because like it's really hard to rotate the camera without the second analog stick and being able to hack and slash them. It's cray. But I don't have one. But I need one. Let me go. Down to the concert. I want to get on with the plot. Oh man, they called Cockert a big stud. Oh. Damn it, bad Paul. They got some other names to name later on though. Cause I was like, you guys can name all the things that are nameable. It's my treat. Mistakes were made.
Or were they?
A little bit. Ugh. It's like I went through disc 1 like super fast, and now the struggles of disc 2 have begun. And it's only gonna get harder from here. In some ways. This harlot's trying to put the moves on me, and I'm like, no, I don't want your moves. I wonder in like Final Fantasy 9 and 10 if you can name all the characters. Because if you can, it's like, why was 8 the only one you could only name 2? This just seems weird. But I wouldn't know, I've never played 9. I've always wanted to play 9. Because it was like the last one that came out on PlayStation before the great tragedy of Dead is 10. And then 11 was the MMO, the original one. And then 12 was okay. And then
I have another Final Fantasy MMO.
Is it 15 or are they still on 13? Because they made like they made 13, and then they made 13,
I don't
2.
know. As far as I know, I don't think the new Final Fantasy MMO had a number attached to it.
Oh. I know Final Fantasy 14 was the MMO, the newer one. Like, not like new, but like a few years old. There might be a new one though. I just know they, like, ever since 13, the RPGs have just been downhill. And 10 too. But 12 is okay. And I heard 9 was like really good. But for some reason on Steam they have 7. They have not 8, and they have 5, and they have 4, and I think they have 6.
Have 1, 2, 3, 6, or 10.
Oh, and they have 13 too, but no one cares about 13.
They're missing like half.
Yeah, and I'm like, I was like, does Square Enix not own the other ones or something? And I'm like, I'm pretty sure they do, but whatever, I guess. They're missing out on like $12. 'Cause that's what they could have if they just put 9 on sale. Hey.
Is this the one with the shit cannon or not?
Might have been. I don't know, you can share screens. I can multitask.
No, I can't because this is full screen.
Damn.
Yeah.
Curse you, full screen. Man, I have so many things, like options now, on what I can do.
I mean, I could do it in window mode, but it's actual window, not
Oh, don't worry about it
window
then.
full screen.
Yeah, not worth. Don't worry about it then.
And it's iffy if it'll black screen on me or not.
I know you could try streaming it on the Steam thingy. Apparently you can stream on Steam. Try that, I guess. Maybe. I guess I'll go on my... Huh?
I think you can, like, right-click my name or something on the friends list.
Yes.
And I think it'll, you can say, you wanna...
Invite to watch. Wait, no, I don't want you to watch me. I need to view your Steam profile, I believe, and then watch game. And then something should pop up for you.
Okay, take a minute to set up your preferences.
Now,
I guess I'll just set it so that you can watch my game.
Now the real problem is, will it work?
Can you see?
Because, well, it takes a while to load up, and sometimes it doesn't even work. But it's not your fault. It's not Twitch.
It says you're watching.
Yeah, it's loading still, but looks like it's working.
Maybe it's because I'm still in the
Maybe.
thing.
I don't know, just stop playing because there's a delay.
I wasn't playing. I was in the whatchamajigger.
Oh, I mean, stop playing. Oh, Yeah, it says game pause. We're good. We're Gucci. It's like, oh yeah.
Not letting me do anything. Come on, let me do something, damn it.
Alright. Time to play fetch quest FF8 style. While watching Ben. Aw, yeah. Oh yeah, like I missed an item that would have made like all the RNG I've been dealing with a lot easier, and I forgot to grab it. And I could not get it until just now. But I'm lucky because it's like a twin item, and at least I got the twin sister, I guess, of the brother. Because if I didn't have the sister, I would have definitely been, well, rip, run, gotta start over. So at least that didn't happen.